I mean, I better grow wings or look like a Victoria's Secret model or something after this. Hello everyone, it's Rose and welcome back to Cheap, Lazy, Vegan and another video. Today guys, I'm jumping on the bandwagon, yes. Well, I've already jumped on the bandwagon, but today I'm going to talk to you about my experience on said bandwagon. Yes. As you can see by the title, I have tried drinking celery juice for 1 week. Every single day, I drank celery juice first thing in the morning. I did that for 7 days. Today was the final day. Here is my video on my experience. Before we get started, I want to let you know this video is supported by Audible. If you guys want a free audiobook, completely free, check out the link down below and you can get yourself a completely free Audible trial and a free audiobook. If you've never tried Audible before, this is the perfect time to get yourself a completely free book so you can listen to it while you're traveling, while you're walking, while you are about to go to sleep, or whatever it may be. I love listening to Audible. I'm actually traveling tomorrow, so I've already downloaded 2 books. I downloaded the Michelle Obama book, which is probably the first thing I'm gonna listen to. Yeah, I haven't listened to it yet, but if you wanna listen to it with me, you can download it for free today if you've never tried Audible, so link is below. All right, so celery juice. Why did I even want to try this? I don't know. Starting tomorrow, I'm gonna start drinking celery juice. So dry. As a content creator, I'm always looking for new things to try and do. I think it's good to try new things as long as they're not like super harmful. I did not see any harm in drinking celery juice other than the harm in my wallet, which I will talk about. Okay, it's not meant to be a meal, right? So it's not one of those things where you juice a meal. I'm against that. So it's not supposed to supplement your breakfast. It's just supposed to be something you drink in the morning and then you go about having your normal meals. So I had no problem doing that because I'm not gonna have to like starve myself or whatever, which you know I don't like doing that. Okay, what was I saying? So first, I want to show you guys how I made celery juice in a blender rather than a juicer. A lot of people think they need a juicer to juice certain things, but actually you can do a lot in a blender, especially something as simple as celery, because most of it is just water and it's pretty easy to blend. So if you are just making celery juice, I wouldn't recommend buying a juicer just for the purpose of making celery juice, especially if you already have a blender. I actually find it easier to use a blender because it's easier to clean, and there are just so many parts of a juicer that I find annoying and it's just like big and bulky, and unless you're juicing a lot of different things, I don't think you really need a juicer. Yeah, that's just my opinion. So I'm gonna show you guys quickly how I made the celery juice in a blender. It's super easy. First thing we're gonna do is cut off that base, and then we're gonna go and rinse this celery. Make sure you get all of that dirt off. And then we can just add those celery pieces into a blender along with maybe a little bit of water, maybe about 1/4 cup of water, so that it would make the blending process easier. And I have an individual size blender, so I actually blend a little bit at a time, and then I add more celery, and then I blend again so that I can fit everything in there. And once everything is very well blended, I take a large bowl and my produce bag and I pour the contents into the bag. You can use any nut milk bag, cheesecloth, or any sort of mesh bag to strain the liquid out. And make sure you squeeze it really, really well to get all of that liquid out. And now you can just pour it into a glass and drink. Alright, now that you know how to make the celery juice, I'm just gonna go through some of my initial thoughts. Good morning! So this is the celery juice, the first celery juice of this challenge. This actually made a lot more than I anticipated, more than 2 cups. So this is over 500 ml. Let's give this a go. Yeah, it's not bad. Tastes like celery. Pretty good. I like it. I like the taste of celery. It makes me feel very, very healthy, so that's good. I think I'm actually gonna use the pulp for like a smoothie later because I don't like to waste food. So this is the pulp situation. As you can see, I squeezed it pretty well, you know, but I don't want to waste it. This is like fiber, you know what I'm saying? So this morning I woke up at 6 a.m. and normally I would drink coffee, I would drink water, and I would drink coffee until I have breakfast. But since I was supposed to drink this on an empty stomach, I did not drink any coffee. But I felt fine actually. It was you know, surprising. Look at that sun coming in. Okay. I'm gonna enjoy this and then I guess I'll have breakfast and let's see what happens. Okay. So I bought like 4 of these yesterday, and this is organic celery. And apparently celery is part of the dirty dozen, so they recommend that you get organic. And normally I wouldn't buy organic, but since I'm like juicing it and literally just like having this entire thing, I figured, okay, I probably should get organic. But it's so expensive. Oh my God. This one thing is like $4.50 or something like that. I bought 4 of these and I spent like 17 something dollars. So yeah, basically one of these juices is like $4 and something, like $4.50 or something. I mean, am I gonna grow wings? I mean, to be fair, I do live in Canada, so it's probably extra expensive here, and it is the winter time. I don't know if that has anything to do with anything, but here in Canada, produce just happens to be more expensive, and this is organic. I don't know. Is celery cheap where you are? Organic celery? This is a lot of celery juice. I'm impressed. I guess celery is just all water pretty much. I normally drink coffee first thing in the morning, but since I was doing this, I drank celery juice first. And surprisingly, I didn't notice too much of like a difference of, you know, me feeling tired or groggy or anything like that. I thought that I would feel really sleepy because I didn't have my coffee first thing in the morning, but I actually felt fine, which is pretty surprising. The first 3 days or so, 4 days or so, I really did not notice any difference at all. But I will note that I am pretty healthy. I don't really have any problems health-wise. I have heard that this is good for some people with certain problems, maybe digestion problems or skin problems. Luckily, I don't really have any of those problems. Am I gonna look glowing after this challenge? This is my skin right now, so let's see if it looks better later. You know what, guys? I was looking at some of my old videos and I realized my skin improved so much, and I don't know what I did. It's gotten so clear compared to before. I wish I knew like what I did. Maybe I'm just getting old and acne is a thing of the past. But then I think on the 4th day, I had some issues, but I don't think it's because of celery juice. Here's why. Good morning, guys. It is the 4th day of the celery thing. I'm a bit hungover. Pretty hungover, actually. So far, I don't feel any different. I don't really feel different when I drink it. I don't feel different during the day. So yeah, I don't know. This is very interesting. But yeah, who knows? I have no idea. Let me make my juice. I need to go and buy more celery today. Just had the celery juice. I feel a bit weird, but I think it's because I'm hungover as well. So it's like celery juice when you're hungover, maybe not the best. I don't know, who knows.
The next day.
Morning, it is day, I believe this was day 5. I just had my juice. I just thought I would check in and let you know. So yesterday I was like hungover, okay? So I had my celery juice still. And I don't know if this is TMI, but I had to go to the bathroom like right after I had the celery juice. And let's just say it was like Niagara Falls, okay. So yes, I had some diarrhea. Can I say that? Okay. I had some diarrhea. It was pretty bad, but I was hungover. So can I really say it's because of the celery juice? I don't know. I mean, I don't have diarrhea often, even when I am hungover. So it could be a combination of the 2 factors combined. Probably created a little bit of in my stomach, you know? So I'm not really sure what happened there. But yeah, I had a bit of diarrhea. On the other days, I didn't really have diarrhea. But yeah. So one thing that I definitely think I noticed, again, this is anecdotal, it could be placebo, who knows, right? But one thing I did notice was that I had a decrease in appetite. Like usually I cannot survive without 3 meals a day, okay? 3 like full-on meals, but on at least a couple of those days, I think I only ate like maybe 2.5 meals. Not intentionally, I wasn't like trying to eat less. It's just that I didn't really feel as hungry. Weird. That is weird for me because I have a very, very, very strong appetite. I normally cannot like function without 3 meals. Maybe it's because I'm getting a lot of nutrients in through the juice. Who knows? I don't know. But yeah, that's just one thing I noticed. Interesting. Unfortunately, I didn't work out during this week simply because I got my eyebrows microbladed, so I couldn't like sweat, so I couldn't work out. So I can't really tell you how this would have impacted my workout or anything like that. But like I said, I don't really feel too different, so I doubt that it would have made much of a difference, but who knows. key takeaways here. Number one, I did not notice too much of a difference. I think that if you are already a healthy individual and you feel fine and you feel good and you're eating healthy plant-based diet, then I don't think it is a necessity to add this into your diet. If you have a bad diet, it's not going to fix your bad diet. If you already have a good diet and if you're already healthy, I don't think it's really necessary, but who knows? I'm just one person. Other people have experienced different things. Personally, for me, I didn't feel enough of a difference for me to do this, although I've only done it for a week. So let's face it, right? It's only a very short period of time, but for me to do this every single day for a month, imagine the amount of money. Okay, $4.50 per day. Let's see how much that is. So this is Canadian dollars, by the way. $4.50 per day for 30 days. That's $135. So if I were to do this long term and if I were to do it every single day for a month, it would cost me 135 Canadian dollars to make celery juice, which is not even a meal. This is just like straight up just juice, which I mean, okay, to be fair, it's not that crazy considering how much money do we spend going out to eat? How much money do I spend, you know, going out to a bar? So if you think about it in that context, for somebody that can afford it, obviously, it's not really that crazy, okay? Like we spend so much money on, you know, ridiculous things. But at the same time, $135 is still a lot of money. So it's not necessary, in my opinion. I think you can still eat a really clean, healthy diet that is affordable. So that's one thing that I would like to really just hammer home, okay? Like, I guess the only pro, if you can call it that, is that I wasn't like super hungry and like constantly looking for food. If you are, you know, maybe looking to lose weight and you feel that you overeat a lot or whatever, this could be a good appetite controller. I think this could be a supplement to a healthy lifestyle, like a healthy diet and an exercise routine. This could help, you know, kind of up the benefits a little bit more. That was underwhelming, right? That was just like, okay, I didn't really experience much of a difference. I had diarrhea once. That's pretty much the takeaway, guys. I guess I'm good. I don't need to spend $4.50 a day on celery juice. It is also kind of time consuming and a bit annoying. Every morning you'll have to, you know, probably spend like 10-15 minutes like juicing, cleaning up, stuff like that. Kind of annoying, but you know, if it's like medicine, like if it really helps you, then it's worth it. But for someone like me, probably not worth it, okay? Alright guys, so that's pretty much it for the celery juice week, the week of celery juice. I mean, at least I tried it, so now you don't have to, okay? Unless you really think it's gonna help you, okay? So if you have issues, I think maybe it's something to look at. If you don't have issues, I don't think it's necessary, okay? I think I would probably do this more often if celery was cheaper. Then I could like try it out for a bit longer and see if it, I don't know, if magically I become like a Victoria's Secret model or something, you know, who knows? Okay. That's pretty much it, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did enjoy this content, please give it a big like. And if you're new to this channel, don't forget to subscribe, turn on that notification bell, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!